Hi everyone, Cendril here. Welcome back to Breath of Fire 4. So, because nobody really complained about the sound, I am just going to keep it the way it is. And then if people say in the future, hey, it was too soft or loud, and the LP's not over, I can change it then. But for now, we'll go with the settings I have, and enter the cliff. I'm really glad to see the enthusiasm in the comments from the first episode, though. That new Breath of Fire. So I'm really pleased to see that. Hope all of you enjoy my playthrough of it.
Let's see. We have to go over these cliffs to get to Sarai. Let's hurry and try to get over them before it gets dark.
Okay, now you can see that the camera has changed. It says 90 degrees and there's not the full arrow, it's just arrow one. There's just an arrow on one side. So that means all we can turn it is this 90 degrees like so. And that's it. You can't go all the way around. This will be completely dependent on the area you're in. Sometimes you can't even turn the camera angle, if I remember right. And sometimes it is 90 degrees. And sometimes it's 360. I think that's it. I think I got everything. When it comes to that, so that's good. Alright. Let's go ahead and don't slow down on me now. There's slow down, and I don't know why. There we go. Don't fail me. Old game. I apologize. I never get tired of that, of cleaning the blade and then sheathing it at the end of every fight. I just don't get tired of that. Okay, let's head this way. Now the reason you're going to want to, don't worry about what you see that bag up there. That is of course an item. I think we saw them when we were running around, but you can find them of course in areas as well. Don't worry, we'll get that here in a second. Now the reason you want to turn camera angle and why it's a really big deal in Breath of Fire 4 is because you can see there is a path leading up around here. Now you can just find that normally red screen. That means we were ambushed and the enemies get a free turn. I went over that first episode, but here you actually get to see it. So that's what it looks like. Whoa! Maybe I need to, clean the disc or something there. Hopefully that won't happen too often. Don't need to use rest again. Rest is so good. Really do learn it. And again, I think it's really good for Ryu to have it. If I could get it more than once, I'd give it to Nina as well, but... here you will find an ammonia. One ammonia. Ammonia revives one target with 25% of their maximum HP. So, it is a really good item to have. It's your, well, ammonia from other Breath of Fire games. We played them. We played enough now. I believe it's always been ammonia. Maybe not. Anyway, it's your resurrection item in this game. At least it's one of them. Really handy to have, but just like every resurrection item in RPGs, it's a bit more expensive. You know, it's more expensive than healing items, so try not to use it unless you absolutely need to. Oh boy!
Looks like we've run out of road. Don't worry. We should be able to jump over this. All you have to do to jump is stand at the place where it's narrow enough to jump and press the X button.
What's the X button?
Or move in the direction you want to jump using the directional buttons.
What's a directional button?
Try it.
Of course, Nina. Thankfully, yeah, then here you actually do try it. You actually do that. There we go.
Huh. See? It's easy, isn't it? One more to go.
Nina thankfully breaks the fourth wall for us. That way we know what's happening.
Wait. Good thing we were able to jump. We're really high up. Don't you just love that feeling you get looking down from a high place like this? Makes me dizzy. It's so exciting.
No. Oh boy! Ryu, being the hero he is, goes after to help Nina. Wait!
Are you alright, Ryu?
Yeah, wings.
Did you do that because you thought I needed help? You're not hurt, are you? I'm sorry. I didn't tell you about my wings. I can use them to fly a little, so I can survive a fall like that. But it was very brave of you to do that, Ryu. Very brave. And heroic. Thank you.
Ryu. Because Ryu's a great guy. Very, very heroic of him to do that. But those wings do work.
Looks like the sun's going down. Probably safer if we wait until it's light to climb up the cliff. Let's look for a place we could sleep.
Sure. And here you get the 0 degrees, and there's an X over the camera. It means you can't change the camera angle at all. But I really like that scene. And there's a lot of scenes just like that that are really well done, I think, where there's, you know, you get some character insight, like you just see Ryu just go for it, you know, just heroic instincts kick in. And you also get a little bit of comedy with it.
Looks like we could camp here. Now all we need is a fire. And that's how I ended up here. Where are you heading, Ryu? Oops, I forgot. You're lost, aren't you? Tomorrow, once we get to town, I'm sure we'll be able to find someone who knows you.
So, the time hath come.
Yes, my lord. Majesty. 'Twould appear that something is amiss. Where art thou, couriers, the priests? Why is there not a single voice raised in greeting at thy return? 'Tis not of import. They are mortals. Were we to attempt to understand their mind, we would spend an eternity. There be more pressing matters to attend to. Canst thou not sense it? This presence. 'Tis far, and still slumbering. But 'tis what we have sought lo these many ages. Wanku, guard our place of rest, as you wish, sire. Majesty, whither art thou going? We shall go to our capital, as was planned. We shall meet at the appointed place when the time hath come.
Who is this gentleman? Welcome to one of the things about Breath of Fire 4 that people are mixed on, and that is you switch between main characters. This is Faolu. And no, you're not reading that wrong. He is level 64 with all the HP, AP to boot. His stats are really high and super scary. 351 attack power, 336 defense, 213 agility, 280 wisdom. He has some really powerful weapons. He has the Royal Sword. It has 96 attack power, only 6 weight, and you may be wondering what that +1 hits is. He gets to swing twice with the sword. It's not just you swing once. It's a trait that some weapons have. You get an additional hit. You get an additional swing with every attack. It also has the same effect as Drain. Now, I don't remember if that's if you use the sword, it acts like Drain, or if it has the Drain effect on when you swing. Don't worry, we'll find out soon. He has Royal Armor, Blessed Armor used by Faolu. It gives 102 defense, it only has 8 weight. Yeah, a ton of defense. He also has the Dragon Tier, a fantastic accessory item. It completely protects the wearer against status changes. You think you're going to poison or stun Faolu? That's not happening. Don't take the equipment off because it doesn't transfer to the other party. Don't worry about it. Something that does transfer, however, are Ryu's skills. Whatever, because, you know, main character stuff. Any skills that Ryu learns, Faolu will have as well. So, Faolu has rest. So there's that. He only needs 57,886 EXP to level. Now, you may be wondering what was with his way of speech. It's like Old English. Why? Well, there's actually a reason for that. A lot of people, like, make fun of that, or just, you know, like, why did they do that? That's dumb. I don't think so, because it fits. It fits pretty well. So there's that. What we do now is we head down the steps. Now, something to note, there are items in this area will be here. Use this to go up. But I'm not going to grab any of them because Ryu actually... By the way, Faolu is so cool. He moves so fast, it's like he's teleporting. Yeah, awesome when he jumps. Like I said, there will be some items here, but I'm not going to pick them up because Ryu will come by here later, and it's good if he picks them up. So there's that. You get different battle music. I really like this battle music. Also, yeah, look at that. Faolu is... I like Ryu's style, but I also like Faolu's style as well. you saw that his hand is glowing. You saw the opening too, where it's like he summoned energy. Watch how he attacks. That's right. He summons the blade, like with just energy. Devour. Miss. Yeah. How cool is that? That he just summons the blade with energy and then swings with it. Ugh, I love it. It's so cool. Oh, crit, bye. And then walks away. That tells you just the level Faolu is at. I'm sorry, I really like that style. Those summoning the energy blade. Who knows? Maybe I'll learn to do that in the game. Or we can just say I have the ability, you know. Like I said, I think it's super cool. There's an item, again, we're not gonna grab it. Who goes there? What be ye doing in this place? Huh? Who are you? They say a dragon or something's supposed to appear tonight. So we were told to watch this area. A dragon? That's right, not just any dragon either. They say it's the legendary Dragon of Doom, which will bring ruin to the Empire. And what be thy design for this dragon? We'll destroy it, of course. You two, generic NPC guards, are gonna beat a dragon. Especially this legendary dragon. Nothing can withstand the might of the Imperial Army. Thou believest thou could do such a thing? Thou art but mere mortals. Thou dost not ken the power of that which you would destroy. This be a dragon. A dragon 'tis force of nature unto itself. Thou mayest as well seek to fight a volcano or the very earth itself. Dragons doth give birth to thy kind, grant thee life, and verily taketh it away. They are to thee as thou art to an insult. In thy terms. They art gods. Wouldst thou fight a god?
"'Tis as I thought. It is not the nature of mortals to change their ways."
Well, that was fun. You can all guess what happened to the guards. Dragon wins. Valu now has a new ability. He has the Meditate ability. Transforms character into a dragon hybrid form. Which, again, some people are split on. I think it looks super cool. But that's just me. Will you get to see it? Absolutely. But first... we will save the game. And move here. Oh, battle. I'm not going to use it here, but don't worry. You'll see it soon enough. Counter. $2,000 EXP, 350 Zenny. Something to make note of. Valu does not have any healing items, so don't mess around too much in the area. Yes, you can use the ability, the drain ability. You know what? I should show that off. Here we go. Now, when you use an item, you can also go to the items that are equipped and use them as well. You can also use items that you just have on you, like healing items, but you can also use some weapons, armor, and even accessories to with special effects. For example, the Royal Sword has the same effect as Drain. Drain, which absorbs HP, so do not forget about that. You may not know that the first time playing through the game. I didn't. But it really will help you if you decide to, like, just have some fun with Valu. Oh, critical. So, you can get your HP back that way, because he doesn't have items. But that's to ensure that you're not dying. Let me turn this around here. Because I didn't go the right way. And done. With a critical. And yes, you can, you know, just end the battle there. Sometimes I like to watch him just walk away, just because it's cool. But, you don't have to watch, is what the point I'm trying to make. Up here, I believe, is where we want to go. Sorry, I didn't click X many times as I thought there. Oh, parry! No damage there.
Pardon my presumption, but I believe you are the God Emperor Valu, yes? I have been expecting you. Ever since I saw the flames rising from the woods where I placed my soldiers on watch. Thou sayest thou wert waiting for us. Thou knowest of us and what we are then? Yes, your majesty. You are the first emperor, Vao Lu, who founded our great Vao Empire. And knowing this, thou wouldst greet us with malice in thine heart and thy blade in hand? I am afraid times have changed, your majesty.
Well, apparently, times have changed. This is Kaham? However you want to pronounce it. He's a boss? I say it that way because, well, this is going to be fun. Alright, here's how the meditate ability works in Breath of Fire 4. Transforms the character into a hybrid dragon. Now, every dragon form takes a certain amount of AP to transform into. Astral takes 64 AP. Now, he has enough AP, don't worry. Basic dragon form, normal property. Every dragon has a certain amount of HP. Now, it's actually based upon the HP of the character times a certain amount. So, the astral form is times 1.5 HP, I believe. It also gives a boost to stats compared to the character itself. So, it's just a pumped up version of the character. Now, the thing to know about dragon forms is that they have HP in this game. They're not completely based off your own HP, like in the other Breath of Fires. If Astral's HP hits 0, we will transform out of it and we'll lose the use of it until after we rested an inn. Also, you can't use healing items to heal the dragons. They will slowly heal over time, and with 1 HP every step, or something like that. You can also use one very special healing item to heal dragons. We actually get one after this fight, so you can see how that works. But enough talking. Use the meditate command to transform into a dragon. Astral. Flaming Fist! No. I personally like the way the hybrid forms look. I think they look really cool. You can see that the feet are claws. They have wings on the back. The eyes change. They get some markings beneath the eyes as well. They just look completely different. I think it's a really cool design. I don't know why people don't like the design. I mean, it's all according to choice, you know. If you don't, that's fine. I personally think it's a really cool design. Now, whenever you transform into whatever dragon transforming into, in this case Astral, you will get a variety of abilities. Eraser is the breath attack, which when you use the breath attack, you will actually transform into a full-fledged dragon and really unleash the power. Now, staying in dragon form takes AP. Every turn, you will lose AP. I believe it's 1/4 of the AP you transformed into. Sorry, all the Breath of Fires kind of merge when it comes to this because it continuously changes. We'll see. Damage changes with remaining HP and defense. I believe it's the higher your HP, the more damage it does, so you want to be in tip-top shape when you use Eraser. We also have Frost Strike, which is the same as just a basic melee attack, except it has the water element attached to it. If the enemy is weak to water, hey. Wild Swing. Damage can increase up to 2 times. Wild Swing has a wide variety of damage. I believe it could go from 0.5 times damage, so you do half damage, all the way up to 2 times. It's either that, or I'm maybe thinking of a different skill. Wild Swing has a low chance to hit, but if you hit, you'll do double damage. It's one of those. Bing is the level 1 water magic. There's that. Death, which can insta-kill a target. And of course, the numbers are the AP cost. And you can always take your turn to transform back into your normal form if the dragon starts to get too hurt, or if you want to save some AP. We're not going to do that, however. You still also have access to your skills. Like, oh, I don't know, rest. Which, as you can see, restored 19 AP. As I said, healed more. Counter! Yes, and you get 16 AP, so yes, it's 1/4. 1/4 of your AP every turn. And yeah, that's how you attack. I wish it would have been like a claw slash or something, but you just give him this super powerful elbow. That's okay too. Alright, well, before we take too much damage, how about we have some fun and I show off Eraser? And as you can see, it hits 6 times for quite a bit of damage. Now, Falu's attack power is just so high that Eraser doesn't look like much, but other breath attacks will be can be more impressive. It's just Falu is just such a beast that swinging works really well. Like, oh, I don't know, with Frost Strike. Because we can. By the way, this boss only has like 15k HP, so we've almost won already. Told you. And then at the end of battle, you will transform back. And that is the dragon system in Breath of Fire 4. There'll be more to it as we get a little further, but you really got the basics of all of it down. You meditate into a dragon. You have to pay a big AP cost up front, and then you pay a 1/4 of that AP cost every turn. Dragons have HP that you can heal by just walking around, or you can use this item, Ambrosia. It will heal, and I think will also revive all dragons as well. But it's a full heal for the dragons. Now, this is a pretty rare item, so do not use them just, you know, just waste them. They are very precious.
You appear tired, Majesty. It is to be expected, I suppose. You've just awoken from a long, long sleep, and you're not exactly complete, are you? 'Twould appear thou dost mean not to fulfill thine duty, as thou art called upon to do so by our promise. Alas, it is as you say, my lord. For now, we would have you sleep once more. I would call thee foolish, but thou art mortal. Thou cannot go against thy nature, no more than a fish could walketh upon the firmament. Still, thou wilt find that our promises art not easily broken. Return then to thy master, and tell him our words. Trying to buy time, are you, Majesty? Set fire to the trees. We must stop him before he recovers his full strength. They was used fire against us. Indeed. Planned well they have. Planned well have they.
Did you notice what all of Falu's attacks in that dragon form had in common? Frost Strike, the Bing, which is a water spell. That's right, he's ice-based. And they're going to use fire. They've planned well. Oh, wrong way. So we need to get out of here. Really? Oh. Hey, how did you get here so fast?
As I recall, Your Majesty has a strong affinity to water, yes? And with your powers not fully returned, it is unlikely that you'll be able to survive battle with my creations in this raging fire. We would know thy name, O cunning one. Yom, General of the Falu Imperial Army, at your service. I don't want to take any chances. Find the body.
Indeed. Clever. He had that all planned out. Hey, we made it back up here.
Whew. Well, we managed to make it up, didn't we? It's just a little ways more to the town.
Little ways more to the town. Speaking of, the town is down there. We'll be heading to Sarai next time. I can just save up here. Now, something to note. Ryu has the meditate ability, but he doesn't transform into Astral, of course. That's Falu's thing. Ryu will transform into Aura. Now, just like Astral, Aura will boost Ryu's HP. It has HP of Ryu times 1.5, and I believe it has roughly the, it gives Ryu basically a, hope I'm remembering Aura right, a 1.5 times boost to everything. Aura is a very nice trump card to have. But it's not going to be cheap. Especially with Ryu only having 14 AP right now. He'll only be able to keep it up for a couple of turns, and then he'll have to transform back. But maybe we'll get to see Ryu transform next time. There's also another aspect of Breath of Fire 4 coming up in Sarai that even I'm really split on. Like I said last episode at the beginning of this, there's a lot about this game I do like, but there's a lot of it that I don't as well. I still think it's a very good game. It's a lot of fun, but it definitely does have some things that I don't like too much. And we'll see a couple of those aspects next time. Until then, I hope you enjoyed and had a lot of fun. Let me know in the comments what you think about Faolu, about his attacking style, the whole dragon transformation thing. You know, everything I went over this episode. Feel free to let me know in the comments what you think. I've given my opinions. Until the... Oh, and now we're on... It's not Chapter 2, but it's like... I don't know. Sub-Chapter 2 or something like that. Till the next episode, I'm Cendril 9. Remember to shoot for the stars, and take care, everyone.